Well, good evening, everybody. This is WBKB Meteorologist Ryan Crump. I hope you all have a good evening so far. Much colder temperatures than what we saw yesterday. When we were in the 50s, even some spots even got close to 60 degrees. Not today. Today, we're struggling to get out of the 30s. A cold front came through the area, bringing some showers. Even some areas saw some severe weather downstate in parts of Indiana and parts of downstate Michigan. But we just saw some heavy rain showers in our area. Temperatures had a major skydive here. Excuse me, according to yesterday, when we saw high temperatures around the upper 50s. 37 degrees was the high temperature in Alpena. Not much of the variation when it came to our temperatures, 32 degrees. Thanks to the clouds help keep our temperatures warm at the surface and then allow it to drop off due to clear skies, was something you will generally see temperatures dropping off to. 75 was the record high. That occurred back in 1945. 3 was the record low, and that occurred back in 1996. Sunrise is at 7:21, sunset at 7:57, getting closer and closer to the 8 o'clock hour here, guys, as we get further and further into spring. Now, if you are going to wake up tomorrow morning, well, you're still going to need to bundle up a little bit because 28 degrees is going to be our temperature as we go through the early morning hours. We're going to warm up to about 44 degrees. We're going to see a little bit more in the way of sunshine in the area as well. 35 degrees will be the temperature as we go through the evening hours. So while temperatures are going to remain pretty constant as we go through the next 5 days. Steady temperatures right around the 40s for highs, 30s or 20s for lows. Even some teens cannot be ruled out. But temperature differs? Well, look at it. We're at 15 to 20 degrees colder. Much colder than what we saw yesterday. We were in the 50s. We were enjoying the spring-like temperatures. Now, the spring-like temperatures are going to come back, looks like, according to the models, later on next week. But for right now, we got to deal with these cooler temperatures. And yes, well, 17 degrees colder in parts of Onaway, Atlanta, 15 in Mile, 13 in Alpena, 14 in Tawas, 9 in Oscoda. So yes, we're definitely feeling the chill. And along with that, the winds are going to make it feel colder. So we're going to have to factor that in. We're going to have a windshield in. 13 degrees, 13-mile-an-hour wind gusts in Alpena, 18 in Oscoda. And well, actual force of wind, 22 in Alpena, 25 in Oscoda, 22 in Atlanta. So we have to factor that in. Well, feels like we're in the 20s right now. 24 degrees it feels like right now in Atlanta, 26 in Alpena, 27 in Oscoda, Harrisville, and Tawas, and in Rogers City, and 23 it feels like right now in West Branch. Winds are going to continue to be somewhat of a factor for the next several days. Winds are going to be coming out of the northwest. That's going to bring us some cooler air into our region. And because of that, this weekend we could see some snow in the area, so keep that in mind. It's going to mix in with a little bit of rain because the temperatures are going to be cool enough to produce that. You do see some snow that's in the upper peninsula right now. I'm not expecting much of this to reach our area. I wouldn't be surprised if a little bit does get into our area as we go through your day on your Thursday, even into your Friday, but I'm expecting that to not be much of a factor. But what could be a factor is Friday night into Saturday, as you see this system right here. Now, right now, I think it's setting up a little bit too low. I think the low pressure is going to be a little bit higher. I think that's going to allow some of that rain and snow showers to even swipe our area and bring us some rain and mix with snow as we go through this weekend. So if you have any weekend plans, especially with this being a big weekend, Easter holiday weekend, Good Friday, everybody has plans to go out, Easter egg hunting, or any of those type of activities. Well, you got to keep in mind snow and some rain could be in the forecast for that date. So I'll show you that on my 7-day forecast. Tonight we're going to be mostly cloudy. Low temperatures are going to be about 27 in Rogers City, 25 in Alpena, 25 in Oscoda, 26 in Tawas, and 24 degrees in Atlanta. Partly sunny, so a little bit more in the way of sunshine for your day on your Thursday. High temperatures are going to be about 37, so not much warmer. We're going to be right around the same that we saw today. 43 for Alpena, 45 for Oscoda, 45 for Tawas, 42 for Mile, 39 for Atlanta. So going out, don't put away those winter gear, because guess what? We're going to still need it. It's going to be the hat and the jacket pretty much for your Thursday. Not cold enough for no gloves, but still cool for this time of year, if you want to call it cool, compared to what we saw yesterday when we were in the 50s and close to 60s in some spots. So 7-day forecast is going to be about 44 on Thursday, 45 on Friday, 44 on Saturday, and then we see our temperatures stay steady. We're not going to move much in terms of our temperatures. We're going to stay right around the 40s for highs. But as you might know, Saturday, snow in the forecast. Tuesday and Wednesday, snow in the forecast. Now, after that, some of the models indicate that we could see a big warm-up in here, we could be talking about temperatures are going to be well to the 60s and to the 70s, especially late next week. And I know another question that I'm going to be getting asked. What's going to happen on April 8th, the total solar eclipse? Well, right now, it looks like we're going to be stuck in some clouds and rain showers. It's still going to be relatively mild, but for the time being, it doesn't look like it's going to be the best observing day to see a total solar eclipse. But that could easily change as we go through the next week or two, and I'll keep you updated on that as we go further. Well, this has been WBKB meteorologist Ryan Crump. I hope you have a good day or good evening.